Namaste, my name is Nathan from the Gold Coast and we're here to do a stretch and relax class. Let's start by laying down onto our back. You might like to also have some props. I always like to have a pillow close by. It keeps us nice and tall and it raises our sitting bones as well. So let's begin by laying onto our back. I'm going to rest my pillow onto the back of my head to help lengthen my spine. So we're just laying back now, relaxing into the breath, gently breathing in and breathing out through the nose. The inward breath, the softer you breathe in, the more oxygen appears into the deeper parts of the lungs. And as you exhale, feel the massaging breath at the top of the scalp. If your mind becomes distracted, draw it softly back to your breathing. The inward breath is drawing prana, chi into the body and filtering the air. And as you exhale, feel the massaging breath relaxing through the forehead. Feel the cheekbones, the eyes relaxing, along with the jaw. Feel the shoulders drawing away from your ears. With the pillow behind my back of my head, it's helping lengthen through the back of the neck, keeping the chin drawing towards the chest to help lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, feel the shoulders falling deeper into the floor and drawing away from the ears. Your inward breath is very gentle and soft now, and the outward breath is just massaging through to the back of the neck, along with the throat. Down into the neck, it goes towards the top of the spine, between the shoulder blades. Exhale, feel it deeper, falling deeper into the floor. The middle spine is softening along with your lower back. Feel the relaxation through the buttocks and the thighs, top and back, down into the calves and into the toes. Begin to place your hands onto your belly. Gently breathe in through the nose and let the belly rise like a balloon. As you exhale, let the belly fall. Take your mind to the ocean. The deepest parts of the sea are on the horizon, just like you're drawing into the deeper parts of the lungs, as the belly rises up and down. As the belly rises, the more air draws into the belly will rise even more, which means the air will need to go traveling from belly to ribcage, expanding through the ribs, and exhale, let it fall. You can even place your hands onto the ribs to feel your ribs expand. Inhale and exhale, let it fall back to the belly. Feel the rising seas getting closer to the shore. As it naturally rises from belly to ribs, it will want to naturally travel to the chest, rising all the way to the collarbones. And exhale, let it fall. All the way back down through ribs to belly. And feel the rising seas now lapping onto the sand. Rest your palms upwards beside you and just relax into the in and outward breath as the ocean now lapping onto the sand. Stretch your arms overhead with a big inward breath. If you have shoulder problems today, just keep your shoulders resting beside you. Don't have the hands touching the back of the floor. Keep your shoulder active and keep your shoulders drawing away from the ears. As you exhale, draw the palms forward, the palms facing down. As you inhale, rotate the palms facing back behind you, and that slight rotation is drawing synovial fluid into the joint. Exhale, let the hands travel forward. And be gentle and soft. Feel the air drawing through the fingers. Exhale. Let's do 2 more of those. Rolling the hands back, rotating the palms facing down behind you. And exhale, rotate the palms facing down. 1 more time. Exhale. And relax. Draw your left-right heel close to the buttocks with the feet on the floor. Both thighs are gently together. You can stretch your arms out nice and long with your palms upwards. Inhale, exhale, take your knees to the left-hand side. Both thighs are stacked on top of each other. You can draw your knees closer to you as well. But keep both shoulder blades down. Take your left hand on top of the right thigh. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Let's go for 3 more times. Two. And 1 more time. Come back to center. Inhale through the nose and exhale, take your knees to the right hand side. Both thighs are stacked on top of each other. Both shoulder blades are down. If you do want to move your head at all, look always away from where your knee has traveled. Otherwise, just look to the sky and focus more on this stretch rather than your neck. The right hand is on top of the thigh. Inhale through the nose and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more times. Two. Really let go of that tension. Last breath, inhale and exhale. Let's bring it back to center and hug our knees. When you hug your knees, just wrap your hands around the shins or just around the knees. You can rock gently side to side to massage through the back, or you can do half circles by drawing the knees up one side of your body, releasing down, and drawing up the other side of your body and releasing down. Let's add breath to that. Inhale, drawing the knees in and exhale. Inhale, draw the knees in and exhale. This helps lengthen through the spine and massaging through the kidneys. Let's slide our left leg along the floor and draw our right thigh into the body. You can always draw it closer to the armpit. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Or inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Just really let go of any tension maybe still in your face and shoulders. Be aware that you're focusing on just stretching through the area of which you're stretching at that moment. Right now we're stretching through the buttocks, the hip and thigh. Let's breathe out for 2 more. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. 1 more time. And exhale. Keeping the knee into chest, let's rotate at the ankle joint. Nice and gentle, nice and slow. We do millions of kilometers on our feet, but we always forget about these small joints. It's also bringing synovial fluid into the area. Reverse the circle. Nice and gentle with your circles, not too fast. Let's keep the foot still now, keep that knee into chest. Press your palms into the floor as an extra base. Take your knee out to the side, keeping the knee bent still, then extend it along your mat, and then rotate the knee back into the center line. Try not to rock side to side, and just inhale, exhale as your knee comes back. You don't have to open your knee too far, it can be small circles. Think of a biro pen on the top of your kneecap, making circles. Good job. Let's bring that knee into the chest and now place that right foot, the knee which is in chest, the right foot on top of your left thigh. The left hand pulls the knee over to the left hand side. Stretch your right arm out, focusing again on the stretch by inhaling through the nose and exhale, take the knee a little further down. Just be conscious of your right shoulder blade being drawn into the floor. Remember to breathe. Exhale. In and out through the nose, out through the nose, or in through the nose, out through the mouth. Relax your face and shoulders, and if you do want to move your head, look away from where your knee has traveled. Otherwise, just look up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Great job. Let's hug our knees again. You can go side to side, or you can do half circles. Slide your right leg along the floor. Draw the left knee closer to the armpit, or just leave where it is. And breathe in and out through the nose, or in through the nose, out through the mouth. 3 more breaths. Two. And 1. Now let's rotate at the ankle joint. If you hear some snap, crackle, pops, that's fine. It's only air pockets, and the more you do it, the less you'll hear that. You'll begin to feel more fluid into that joint. It's amazing that these small little joints can hold our body up for a whole lifetime. You could be weighing all sorts of weight, but those small ankles doing such a great job holding us up. Reverse the circle the opposite way. And just keep that knee into chest, keep your foot still, place your hands onto the floor and take your knee out to the side, extend your leg along your mat and draw into the center line. Inhale as you open, exhale. Keep your imprint of the spine, strengthening through your abdomen. Begin to draw that knee back into the chest, and then place the left foot on top of the right thigh. Take the knee to the right hand side, stretch your left arm out, and exhale, take the knee further down. As you exhale, take it a little further if you'd like to challenge further. If your shoulder begins to raise up, just continue to press it into the floor, and you don't have to take your knee further down. Relax into your breath, which makes your whole body supple. Come back to center. Hug your knees for 3, 2, 1. Keep your knees into chest and place your hands onto the floor as an extra base. Both thighs are gently together. Try to keep your knees at tabletop and just gently rock to the sides. Continue keeping control in your abdomen. As the knees go right, you may look to the left. And as the knees go left, you look to the right. Inhale through the nose. And just twist, helping squeeze out those toxins throughout the body. Liver, kidney and spleen. It's like wringing out a wet towel. Release, place your feet onto the floor. Just relax for a moment. Begin to scoop from your tailbone, feel each vertebrae peeling up off the floor. Your arms travel overhead. Keep your feet firm on the ground like imprint of the feet like roots of the tree. Exhale, peel the vertebrae back down and your arms travel forward. Breathe in, draw the arms over and scoop from the tailbone, each vertebrae rolling up. Arms traveling over, inhale, and exhale, rolling down. Inhale, roll up, lifting up high, and exhale, rolling down. Let's do one more of those. Rolling up. And exhale, rolling down. Good job. Let's rest again. Let's open up our feet nice and wide. That means the width of your mat. It also means that you keep your feet far apart and your knees don't come inwards. You try to keep them still in line. You can always stretch your arms out nice and wide again horizontally and take your knees to the left-hand side. It's nice just to look up to the sky and just relax into that stretch, feeling the right hip opening. Breathing in and out. You can always place the left foot on top of the right thigh and draw the knee down further for 5, 4, 3, 2. Good job. Let's release the foot. Keep both feet separated, still feet far apart, and just take your knees to the right. Relaxing again, feeling that left hip opening up. You can always place your right ankle on top of the left thigh and draw the knee down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Good job. Let's slide our legs out. Let's rest our palms beside us, palms upwards, and just relax like we did at the start of the class. Let's just roll onto our right hand side and rest your left hand onto the floor to push up into sitting. If you are pregnant, you go to the left with your right hand on pressing into the floor. Let's come up into sitting, and for this part of the class we can also sit up onto our pillows. I really like it because it helps lengthen through my spine. Sitting up a little taller. Let's take our hands to the knees and we're going to keep up nice and tall, and as we inhale we begin to come forward, exhaling, coming back. Inhale, drawing forward, and exhale, coming back. The more forward you go, the more length through the spine. You also feel it through your hips. Don't have to move anything at all. As you can see, my head is completely still. Reversing the circle the opposite way. One more time. Keeping nice and tall. Let's walk our hands to the right hand side, left hand on the knee. Twisting from the torso, then look over the shoulder. Back hand keeps you tall. Relax and breathe. Walk your hands around to the opposite side with the right hand on the knee. Twisting from torso, then look over the shoulder. As we come back to center, we're going to do a little massage today on our shoulders. So we're going to first just take our right hand onto our left shoulder and just start pressing with the right thumb inside the shoulder itself. Let the fingers go to the back and just needle down. Feel that massage going down the bicep. Now when you get past the bicep, shift your fingers to the top of your forearm and just needle down through the arm. As you get to the hand, you just take the thumb into the middle of the hand, fingers at the top of the hand, and just go through to the fingers, and then pull out and throw it out the door. Let's give that arm a shake. Let's try the other arm. So the left thumb on front of the shoulder, the fingers are at the back, and we start to work through the shoulder. And just really let go by breathing out, just softening into that breath. The thumb goes into the bicep and tricep, needling down, and then goes on top with the fingers on top, massaging through the arm. And then down into the hand, into the fingers, pull away, throw it out the door, and give it a shake. Good job. Okay, let's roll the shoulders back. Inhale. Lift them up and roll them back. Oh, that's good. Feels a lot less tension now into my neck and shoulders. So let's raise our hands. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come up through the center line. Opening your chest, you can interlock fingers and draw the shoulders down, or you can rest your knuckles on the floor, drawing your shoulder blades together. Relax and breathe, stay tall in your stretch. Take the hands to the knees, roll up the spine, big deep breath. Raise the arms. If you have blood pressure problems or vertigo, hands just to the floor. Keep your head above the heart. Try not to go any further. Otherwise, drawing forward down. Relax into the stretch. 3, 2, Nice work. Let's walk our hands back up towards us and let's do a single leg stretch from there. So we're going to take our left foot out, keeping it nice and long. You have your knee just a little bent, and take your hands on both sides of your thigh and just fold into that stretch looking at your toe. Now, as you can see, I'm trying to stay tall in my spine. But if you want to go further, use the hands on the leg rather than reaching for the toe, so I'm maintaining a good stretch through my hamstrings. Inhale, and just fold into that stretch. Pulling down, pulling from the leg, drawing down, and eventually you start to feel your abdomen, your thigh, and touching the top of the thigh there. Relax and breathe. The more you relax into your breath, the easier the stretch. One more breath. Very nice. As we come up tall, we like to gently just turn over that left leg. Right hand goes against that thigh to help you twist a little more too. Let's just change feet. So as we come back, we're going to take the foot to this side, opening with the knee just a little bent, just a little, and then we fold our body over that leg. Take the hands just to the floor. Relax and breathe. If you want to go further, you can pull against the leg, folding down. Three. Two. And one. Well done. We're going to come over the right leg with a gentle twist. From there, we're going to come into a hip opener. So we're going to lay back down onto our back, and you can still use the pillow. I definitely recommend the pillow for this exercise because a lot of the time people's heads fall backwards, and that's why we use the pillow. So as we take the pillow behind the head, that helps my neck stay nice and long. I'm going to take our feet just onto the floor with the knees bent. Now, we're going to place the left ankle on top of the right thigh. Now, if you're very tight in your hips, this knee will be pointing towards you. That means you're quite tight there. So rather than lift your foot off the floor for this stretch, use your left hand to push the knee away. And you'll get deeper into that stretch as you push it away. If you want to take it further, then raise your right foot off the floor with your hands onto the thigh and just draw back and forth the thigh. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, drawing it in. Exhale. That nice bounding stretch is really nice for our hips. One more time. And then just release the foot, place both feet onto the floor again with the knees bent. And so be conscious of what you're doing on this side again. So the right foot is on top of the left thigh. If your knee is pointing towards you like this, that's when you use the right hand, same knee, so right leg, right hand, push against that and gently stretch through that stretch there. If you want to take it further, raise your left foot off the floor and begin to just draw back and forth. Inhale, drawing it in. And exhale. Really relax. Remember that you're focusing on your hips, so you shouldn't be feeling any other stress anywhere else in your body. Let's do another 3 of those, just drawing it back. Exhale. 2. and 1. Release, place the foot first on the floor, then stretch your legs out again with your palms upwards. Just relax into that second phase of our stretch and relax class. What's nice about this first part of the class is that you can do this anywhere, anytime, just laying down, just to begin, and slowly we build. You can roll onto your side to come up into sitting, or place your knees into chest, chin to chest, rolling up, coming up, and we're going to come into all fours from there. So we're going to come back, and just to get ourselves settled, let's take our knees back, open leg child. I'm going to take this pillow away for now, and we may use that later. So the opening the knees nice and wide, and we're going to stretch back, just rest. Remember that if you have any blood pressure problems or vertigo, you just place double fists and rest your head like this, or stretch out nice and long. Stay here for 3 more breaths. Okay, let's come back to all fours. We're going to place our hands under the shoulder line, the knees in line with the hips. And we're just going to do simple cat-cow stretches. So as we inhale, looking forward, tailbone lifts, and exhale, stretch to cat. Inhale to cow, and exhale to cat. Inhale, exhale. 2 more times. Exhale. 1 more time. Good job. We're going to stay on all fours, then we're going to raise the right leg back behind. Now that could be quite strong for you, so you can always put your knee back down and keep your hands on the floor like I am now. Relax and breathe, engage your abdomen. You may like to raise your left hand to challenge further. For 5, keep breathing. For 4, 3, 2, and bring your hand and knee back down. Come back into your cat-cows. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 2 more. One more time. Good job. This time, going to raise the opposite leg, left leg, right arm, and you're going to hold there. Just continue breathing in and out while you're holding that pose. 3 more breaths. 2 and 1. Bring your knee back to the earth, hands to the floor, open leg child. Good job, everyone. Let's rest down into whatever's the comfortable spot for you today. Rest your head, relax and breathe. Well done. Let's come back up. We're going to do another hip opener now. So we're going to bring our left knee forward into pigeon. Now as you bring your left knee forward, you slide your back leg long. Now you don't want to have your foot sitting underneath your thigh. So you want to try and bring your foot up a little bit further up like a can opener shape. Now if that's a little bit too much, we'll go into an easier version in a moment. So for now, this could be your pigeon pose. You might like to also place a pillow underneath your thigh, just to help it sit up nicely. There's one option. And as you come down, remember you can double fist or stretch your arms out long. Rest your forehead. And if that's a little bit too much for you today, you can lay on your side, so left side, and you can even use your pillow to rest your head and just look to the right. Continue breathing in, out. Relax into that stretch. If you have any injuries or any localized points where you feel pain, just come out of the pose. Be intuitive with your class. Don't push yourself. Challenge, but don't be overwhelmed. Four more breaths. Three. Two. Well done. Let's come out of that pose. So remember the options we just spoke about when we come to our right knee. So beginning right knee forward, slide your back leg. Right foot comes up deeper. Pillow may go underneath the right thigh. Rest back down to wherever your head would like to go today. Too much, lay on your right side and look to the left. Breathing in. Exhale. And stay here for another 5 breaths. 4, 3, and 1. Well done. Let's come out of that pose and lay onto our bellies. We lay onto it, resting our head to one side, hands underneath, and just rock your hips. We're going to do some back bends from here. First, we're going to start with the forearms on the floor. Engage your abdomen, so lift through your pelvic wall. What's nice about this stretch with your forearms on the floor, I find it works more into my middle back. So as we inhale, we come down, bring your hands a little closer to you, and just exhale, come up. So try to get that breathing right. So I'm meant to say, inhale as you come up, exhale as you come down. That's better. So stay there, hands, the closer your hands, inhale. Exhale, the more you feel it in your middle back. And keep your abdomen engaged, and it will also focus into that area more. Soften into the stretch. Inhale, rise. And exhale down. 3. 2. And 1. Rise up, inhale. And exhale. Let's have a little rest. Hands to head to the one side, hands to the floor. Let's go into our lower back. So we just take the elbows off the floor. Inhale. Exhale down. Elbows come back to the floor. Inhale, lift the elbows. Exhale, bring the elbows down. Don't have to move your head up and round. A lot of people move their head. You're focusing on the spine. The spine is what's moving from the middle lower back. The head doesn't have to move. It's not going to make it any easier. So we're going to do 2 more of those. And on the last one, draw your arms back, thighs back, let your head look towards your mat, draw your shoulders down, continue breathing for 5,000, 4,999, 3, 2, take your arms forward, the world needs you now, keep flying through the sky, for 5, 4, 3, now kick the arms and legs for 5, 4, 3, 2, good job, and rest with your hands underneath, head to one side, rock your hips side to side. Let's get a little wild. Let's dig our toes into the mat and raise up into down dog. Have your feet hip width apart, lifting up nice and tall. Let's start to just draw the chest to the earth and pedal the heels. Try not to bend your knees too much. Try to consciously draw your shoulders towards each other, shoulder blades, chest drawing to the earth. And walk your feet towards the hands and gently curl up the spine. Raise the arms and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good job. Let's just come into some Tai Chi swings from there. So feet a little wider. And as the left heel lifts, we turn our whole body, including your head, over your shoulder. So drawing over. And just let the arms soften. Don't have to go crazy with the arms. Relax and just feel your body fluid. You can rub the hands against the kidney point as well, invigorating those kidneys. Just soften and relax. Slowly coming to a halt, we're going to keep our feet normal position. And we're going to do a full body breathing, and good for strength and mobility and muscles as well. So bending the knees, chin to chest, hands only to the thighs. Big deep breath, inhale. Pull those shoulders down. Chin to chest, roll up the spine. Big deep breath, inhale. Feel your body like a wave. Big deep breath. Exhale. Rolling up, inhale. Let's do 2 more of those. Raise the arms, hands through heart center. Let's keep the feet grounded. Keep our shoulders relaxed. The feet are like roots of the tree forming into the floor. We're going to do a few balancing exercises. The first one is that we're just going to do the tree pose. The right foot is pressing into the floor, grounding into the floor like strong roots of the tree. The left heel draws inside that inner leg, pointing the toe. That left knee goes out, and we're just going to let our branches raise. Now, you're always welcome to take it further. Place it more on the calf or at the top of into the thigh. Push too much against the knee, it may cause some problems. But you want to be just relaxing on a focus point and breathing. Think of your feet like roots of the tree, but your arms are soft like branches. Very nice for calming of the mind. Be like a tree, tolerant, dealing with all conditions of life, staying just nice and strong and grounded. We're going to take the foot back down and again settle ourselves with hands to heart center. The left foot is into the floor, grounding into the ground. The right heel presses inside the shin, pointing down onto the toe, and raise your branches. Again, find a focus point. Relax and breathe. Three. Two. Hands to heart center and the feet onto the floor. Take the hands to the hips. Place your right foot grounded into the floor. And begin to raise your left foot off the ground. And begin to just move from the hinge of the knee. Grounding through the right foot. Nice and soft. Place that foot onto the floor. Ground the left foot, and again now start to kick. Not so balanced today on my left foot. Moving back and forth. And place the foot back down. Let's work through our hips while we're here today as well. We've done a lot already on our hips, so let's take our feet a little wider. And we're going to take that left heel onto the floor, foot pointing out in a diagonal, pointing diagonal, and then rotate from the hip joint. Now that doesn't mean my body moves, so you're working through the ball and socket, just like if it was you watching with my fist. So that's what your actual area of the ball and socket's doing, so it's just getting good mobility through there. Then we're going to change to the other side, the right heel, and it's just rocking side to side. So as you can see, I'm not really moving anything but that actual ball and socket. And that's also bringing synovial fluid into the joint. And then we're going to release. And then we're going to open up our feet nice and wide. Wide enough. Keeping your feet grounded is important. So you want to check what your width of your, length of your feet are. And all we're going to do is turn the right foot, bend the right knee. Try to be in line with your ankle. You can take your feet a little wider, or you can have them shorter. But the most important thing is try to be conscious of this knee being in line with your ankle, and your back foot is connecting through the center or the heel. Arms go out nice and wide, and you're just looking towards your hand. It's very good for stamina and strength, this pose, so even though it may feel boring, you need to focus on your grounding, lifting up through your abdomen, and inhaling. Exhale, feel the shoulders drawing down, conscious of your knee. The backhand, check that it's in line, and just relaxing into that stretch. Feel grounded in your practice. Let's take the right arm on top of the thigh. Now you can just rest it with your hand, or you can rest your forearm down to get a little deeper, and just raise your left arm. Just look to the side, it's fine. You can just go here, simple stretch, relax and breathe. Soften into your shoulder as well, don't have so much stress in it. Feel that you're grounding here and softening like branches of a tree. Relax and breathe. Coming back up. And then stretch your arms out again and raise your right arm up to the sky. Look up to the ceiling. Breathe in, or you can just look straight ahead. Relax and breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. I'm going to turn the foot. Back foot's at 90 degrees, left foot's going to turn. Bending at the knee. Arms go out again. Lift through your pelvic wall. Open through your chest. Conscious of your knee in line with your ankle, check your arms. And just breathe, looking towards your hand. Okay, let's place the left arm on top of the thigh or the hand. Right arm raises, look up to the sky for 5. Or you can just look just towards me like the camera, look up this way, chin to chest. Or just resting. 3, 2, coming back up. And now raising up the arm. Again, look up or twist to the front. 2, 3. Awesome, let's turn that foot. Let's open up our feet and try to sink in and relax. Close the eyes, soften through the feet, grounding into the feet. Eyes closed. Stay here for 5 breaths, sinking down further if you can. Three. 2. 1. Bring both feet back together. Raise the arms. Great job. Let's come back down and finish our class crossing legs, sitting down. Again, you might like your pillow. I hope your whole body is feeling much more stretched and much more relaxed. It's always nice to finish off with some gentle breathing, and we're going to do some mantra meditation after that. So we're going to first of all just raise our arms, inhale, and just exhale. Inhale, rise, and hands to heart center. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, rise, and exhale through the heart center. Going to do some Om Hari Oms from here. So we're going to relax, inhale. As the arms come through the heart center, we will say Om Hari Om. Breathing in. Om Hari Om. One more time. Om Hari Om. Just let it resonate through the heart and mind. Now we're just going to finish by resting, laying into Savasana. Namaste. Make sure you're nice and comfortable. May even like to place a blanket on you. Just to finish, relax with your head on the pillow. Eyes closed, and just relax to your breathing and the mantras. Begin to just draw the breath back and forth. Wriggle your toes and fingers, the limbs of the body. Stretch your arms overhead with a big inward breath. Exhale, draw the palms forward. Gently roll to the preferred side. Come up into sitting. Raise your arms. Hands to heart center. Namaste. Thank you for the class.